Hi kindergartners, it's Miss Madison and today we are going to do a reading lesson. So we are going to fix any mistakes or errors that we see in the sentences that I have up on the screen. So the first thing we are going to fix in every sentence is, one, we're going to fix any capital letters that we see. So maybe if they're a lowercase letter at the beginning of the sentence, we might change it to an uppercase, or if with someone's name, we may also use an uppercase letter. And secondly, in every sentence, we are going to make sure every word is spelled correctly. And lastly, the third thing we are going to do is the punctuation. We're going to make sure every sentence has either a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark. So let's do that first word here in this sentence. Let's sound that together. P-a-t. P-a-t. Great, the word is pat. And that is at the beginning of the sentence, so what do we need? Perfect, we need an uppercase letter. So we are going to make uppercase P, A, T. And it would be great if you write along with me, so grab a piece of paper and a pencil if you have it. So we have our first word, pat. And we add an uppercase letter, so we're going to cross off that one because we did our first check. So our second check was make sure that all of the words are spelled correctly. So we're going to keep going and see if we can figure that out. So our next word is a sight word, and that word is, do you know what word this is? Great, it's has. So we're going to write has. H-A-S. And I see that that's spelled correctly. And our next word is another sight word. What word is that? Awesome, it's A. So we're going to write that A. Next, and A is spelled correctly, so we're good to go. So Pat has a, let's see, what is this word? New, that's the word new. N-E-W. Pat has a new, and we're going to figure out what is this a picture of? Yeah, that's a bat. Good. Let's see what our last word is. Let's sound that out together. B-A-T. 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 Bot. Now, does that spell bat? No, that's not spelled correctly. What do we need to change? What letter? B-A-T to get B-A-T. Beginning, middle, or end we need to change. Awesome, we need to change that middle from a A to a sound. So B-A-T. B-A-T. Good, so we made sure all the words are spelled correctly, so we can cross out that too. We did our second thing. And our last thing to do, that number 3, is punctuation. So what do we need at the end of this sentence? Pat has a new bat. Awesome, a period. So let's add our period below. Great job. And we'll cross off that number 3. Okay, let's try the next sentence together. Okay, that first thing we're looking for, make sure it has an uppercase letter. So let's see. Ooh, what's that name that we have again? Pat. Great, it's Pat. And what did we say? Every name and at the beginning of every sentence needs? Good, that uppercase letter. So let's give Pat an uppercase P. And then we'll write A, T. Cross off that one because we did our uppercase letter. Pat, what's this word? Sight word is, great, I-S is. Pat is at, A-T. Good. And then we have Pat is at B-it, B-it, bit. Pat is at bit. No, we wanted to say Pat is at bat. So we know that that word is not spelled correctly. So do we want to change the beginning, middle, or end sound in B-it to make it bat? Good. We want to change that middle sound to an A instead of a I. So B-at. So let's write that. B-A-T. And we made sure all of the words were spelled correctly, so let's cross off that too. And what does every sentence need at the end? Great, a period. So Pat is at bat, period. We did our last thing. We did that punctuation for our period, so we're going to cross off that 3. Great, let's go to our next sentence. Okay, let's see, we have a new name. Pam, awesome. So I noticed that that is a lowercase p, but it starts a sentence, so what does it need? Great, an uppercase P. So uppercase P and Pam, P-A-M, Pam. So we'll cross off that one because we found our uppercase letters and we fixed them. That next word, what's that next word? Is, great. Pam is. The next word is A, awesome. Then does anybody know this word? Let's see if we can sound it out together. So we know we see the word fun in there. And if we add a Y to fun, it becomes funny. So Pam is a funny. So let's write funny. And funny is spelled correctly. It's F-U-N-N-Y. Pam is a funny. And what is Pam? Yeah, Pam's a cat. So let's see. Pam is a funny it. That says kit. So we need to fix that so it spells cat. So we have it, and we need at. Do we want to change that beginning, middle, or end sound? Good, we want to change that middle again to an A instead of a I. So cat, C-A-T. We spelled all the words correctly, so we'll cross off that too. Pam is a funny cat. What do we need at the end? Yep, a period. Good. Period at the end of our sentence. And we'll cross off that 3 because we did the punctuation, which was a period. Okay, we're going to do one more sentence. Okay, I see that we are using, what name was that again? Pam, good. And I noticed it's at the beginning of a sentence, so it needs a what? Great, a capital letter. P-A-M, Pam. Cross off that one. We found uppercase letters. So what's that next word? Is. Pam is our next one. A. Good, and let's see. Let's sound this out, our next word. Et. And we need that to say fat. So what letter do we want to change? The beginning, middle, or end in et to make it at. Yep, we want to change that middle sound again to an A instead of an E. So F-A-T. Pam is a fat. And what's this last word? At. Cat. Awesome. C-A-T, cat. We made sure all the words were spelled correctly. So we're going to cross off that number 2. And what do we need at the end of a sentence? A period. Awesome. We'll cross off that number 3 because we made sure to add the punctuation, which was a period. Great job working hard today, kindergartners. I hope everyone's doing well.